And for this Quakes side, they're going to be going in a 4-2-3-1 formation. Pay attention to Jackson Yule and Herrera to float a little bit more, and especially Herrera to join into that attacking three.
Tori Penso is in control tonight, and we are underway. It's last year's cellar dwellers in the Western Conference already showing signs of being upwardly mobile this year.
Yeah, and that's very Ben Olsen when it comes down to it.
Espinoza. Well, that was very Christian Espinoza with a fabulous ball in and gets it back as well to the byline. Asking for a handball. Tori Penso taking a look. Being surrounded by Earthquakes players. Will she be spoken to, though, by our VAR official, who's Kevin Terry Jr. tonight?
Well, let's take a look as this ball comes across. Yep, that's a handball. Wow. the hand is out away from the body. And you can see that just denies that pass to come in towards Cal.
An arm extended away from the body there by teenage Hadebi. And I think Tori Penso is going to be asked to take a look at it. So inside the first 5 minutes.
It's the perfect setup where it puts the defender in a terrible position. Ends up, in my opinion, being a handball, but we still have to wait for VAR.
Penso gives the penalty. Teenage Hadebi adjudged to have handled. Ben also doesn't like what he's seeing. Second goal of the season to go with 2 assists and to give San Jose an early lead. Steve Clark trying to stop him. It's Espinoza against Clark, and Espinoza wins the battle. And San Jose draw first blood.
Christian Espinoza creates this handball situation where the penalty comes, and he steps up with confidence and just blasts this one right beyond Clark. Look, it's all about the pace. You know, the guess is the right way for Clark, but just the power from Espinoza, it goes beyond him. It's 1-0. Opportunity there for Mensah.
Carrasquilla, meanwhile, a long winding run at the other end. Oh, it's a penalty! Tori Penso has pointed to the spot. Baird stayed down and is still down, and Tori Penso took a couple of seconds to think about it, and then she points to the spot for this.
All right, that's a bit soft here. We'll get a closer look here. I think Baird makes the most of it there. That's a bit soft for me. You can see there's contact, and then they jump after that contact.
JT Marcinkowski trying to stop him. It's Bassi! Straight down the middle. Marcinkowski diving away to his left. Amin Bassi can't stop scoring penalties. And the Dynamo are back in business.
His own way of trying to distract Bassi from moving across the line back and forth, get steady at that last moment, and Bassi just goes right down the middle with the guess that Marcinkowski would drop out of the way. And now, all of a sudden, 1-1. Looking right before the half, Adrian. This is some of the situations. It's just got to be better, just better execution, in that final third once again.
Now Herrera picking up the pieces. Carrasquilla driving on. Is he brought down? Oh, it's a great save. JT Marcinkowski, they're asking for a penalty. Now Jackson Yule, lovely pass to release him. Yule with options, uses Espinoza, one-on-one here against Steres. Espinoza! Oh, and Steve Clark with a heart-in-mouth moment. A couple of counter-attacks that just fizzled out, but here we go again with Montero galloping into some space. Cowell looking to get on his horse. Cade Cowell just didn't take the ball with him.
Well, look at this. Cade Cowell goes in, he cuts in here. Boom. Ooh. There's contact right across the shin. He tries to stay up. There's the contact. That, if he goes down there, it's probably called a penalty. And then there's the extra little shove. Now we'll have to see, because it is going to VAR.
Yeah.
Like I said, right there, that's the penalty right there.
And just because he doesn't go down, Ethan Bartlow clearly makes contact there. I mean, you can't see it any more clearly than that. It was a foot into the shin pad of Cowell, who just trying to barrel his way through it. Penso's given the penalty, and I think she's got that absolutely right. Ben Olsen, of course, is going to be irate, but chalk one up for players who try and stay on their feet here, because that's exactly what Cade Cowell did. Escobar has been booked early on in the first half. Will he go in the same direction this time? Espinosa went the other way, so did Clark, but nothing he could do about it, and San Jose are back in front.
This man has ice in his veins as he steps up here and just goes low and hard to the left of Clark on this one. No chance for Clark. He gets stuck there. He was thinking it was going to the right, can't react fast enough. But Espinoza steps up strong, because that is so difficult to take two penalties in a row and put them both in the back of the net. As you said, Adrian, it's all mind games.
Espinoza will work this short. Jackson Ewell back to him. Quick exchange of passes, then Espinoza bursting into the area, flashing it across goal. Well, it was a deflection that could have gone anywhere. And with it, seals the win. It's another 3 points at PayPal Park. Christian Espinoza twice